All right. All right. So start by sitting tall, to the edge, close to the edge of the chair. And then just become aware of your body. Feeling the sit bones on the chair, feet on the floor. And feel your breath entering your nostrils. Maybe slightly elongating your breath. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4. But only if that's okay for you. You could also go a little lower. Just a little longer than you normally breathe. Staying focused on the breath and the sensations in the body. And then maybe I'll do 3 exhales with a humming sound. So just sort of waking up our voices and toning the muscles in the throat. So breathing in. And then so just a humming sound. Nice big long exhale with that out. And again. Good. And one more time. Perfect. And then lifting arms up and overhead. Big stretch. And then out to the side. And then down and forward and up. Inhale, exhale out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Perfect. Good. And then we'll bring the arms onto the side, palms facing forward. And then we'll do some circles, the straight arm, right? So the circle straight in your shoulder. So you lock your elbows. And reverse, go the other direction. There we go. Relax. And then reach down. And roll back up. And down on the other side. Feeling that stretches our body. Good. One more time each side. Perfect. And back to center. And then we'll try to go forward, but with a nice tall spine, kind of like you swallow the iron rod. And so we'll go maybe crossing your arms. And so you'll go forward, nice long spine, right? So you're not rounding like this, but extending the heart forward, extending the spine, and then leaning back possibly without touching the back of the chair, right? So you have to scoot forward in the chair so you have space behind you, and then forward and back, and hold it with your abdominals. And forward, fold. And back. And forward. And you can try to go to that point where you feel like your feet are almost like coming off the floor, but keep them down. And back, forward. Yes, lean back with your shoulders back. And forward. All right, then back to center. And then let's go side to side in a twist. You can use your elbows to sort of get a little momentum, but make sure you feel it in the whole spine. Yeah, it's a little harder on the rotating chair. Yeah, you don't want your lower body to rotate too much, just the upper body. All right. Then we'll stay on one side. So twisting your chest, let's say to your left. So right hand on the left knee. You're lifting the chest up. You can reach arm back. Reach out here. You're opening the chest to the side. You twist it low to the side. And the arm reaches out. Really feel it around the spine and this. Get a look into that side. And the center. And the other side. So twisting the whole upper body, chest, right. And then try to look and then back to center. Good. All right. And then we'll go side to side. Back. Looking to the left. Looking to the right. Perfect. Back to center. And then let's go up with the shoulders and down with the shoulders. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Perfect. Okay, and let's wake up the legs. So do maybe 10 times. 1, 2, extending that leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Other side. Other leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then we'll try bringing just the knee up together with the opposite arm, kind of like you're climbing up a ladder, right? So one, opposite arm on knee, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. All right. And I'll bring the arms out to the side again. And then we're gonna sort of kind of like you have a dumbbell in your hand and you're doing those bicep curls. So try to keep the parallel to the floor, right? So you start here and then you extend without dropping the arms. So see if those arms as you extend them can be parallel to the floor. That's it. Very good. Release for a bit. And then we'll go up with your right arm. So I'll be on your side. Now you're gonna look away with the head, so look to the left. And look away from the arm, look to the left. And then look back to center. And then you just sort of bend at the elbow, touch the back of the neck or upper back. And then hold it for a bit. And then extend up. And then fold behind you. And look to the good. And then back to center, release. Let's do the whole thing with the other arm. So lift the arm up, look away. Back to center. Touch the back of the neck or upper back. And then up again. Fold it behind you and look to your left. Okay. And then both arms up. Bend both elbows and sort of crossing your hands behind your neck. And release. Good job. Okay. And then let's bring the chin down. So kinda on the side, kinda look down a little bit, right? Chin tucks in. And then you're gonna hold it for a bit. And then release. Yeah. So again, sort of like you're trying to make a second chin. So your chin goes down and then you also pull the head back a little bit. Yeah. So really engaging those neck flexors. Good, and then release. We'll do it one more time and notice if you might feel it all the way into your upper back as you as you like bring the whole head back, chin tucks a bit. And you might feel a lengthening in the back of the neck and head. Good. And then release. Then interlace fingers, and then we'll try to round the back. We'll stretch. Stretch the arms. And then start lifting the heart, reaching the arms up and overhead. Lift the heart. And then exhale, and let's go into forward fold, sliding down your legs as slow as you can. And then going halfway up. So we'll be in the seated cobra, right, where you're still a little bit slanted forward, shoulders squeeze back, elbows in, and you're opening the collarbones. And then hold it for a few breaths. And coming back up. All right. Now some circles at the hip. So bend the knee, and then you're circling that knee. One. Try to go out of the side as far as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. All right. Let's maybe try to do, if you can, do the stand-ups. Try that. So sitting down, standing up. If you can't quite stand up fully, or it's a little more hard for you, just try to get the head forward, right? So you're leaning forward, because that's easier than to get up. So leaning forward, nose over toes, and then push down into your feet. And maybe you can get the butt off the chair a little bit, like that, and then sit back down. So either this or all the way, sitting, and then standing up all the way. All right, so really use those strong legs, leaning forward and then pushing down into your feet and starting to straighten the knees, right? So lean, push, lean and push. Yeah, it also helps to sit close to the edge of the chair. That's easier. And then you can get your feet up, or your heels especially. So when you lean forward, it's a little bit easier to get up. Good. Very good. So yeah, this is a great exercise. It's gonna keep your legs strong. It's very functional, so I recommend it. Okay. All right, and then it's also like otherwise it's a little bit hard to get the butt activated in the chair, right? So even if you just were to like squeeze the glutes, kind of like the chair is hot and you want to like right? Squeezing the glutes, holding the isometric contraction of the muscle, and then releasing. Squeeze and release. Squeeze, right? The butt muscles squeeze and they kind of lift you up a little bit. you want really to connect to those big muscles, big glutes. Yeah, some other ways you can strengthen the glutes are maybe like you have to stand, right? We don't have to do it now, but I'll just show you. You could be here, or maybe if you have a chair with armchair, so you could be a little higher up, and then you do this, right? You lift that leg up. So that's the glutes working hard. Yeah, squats are good for glutes. Also for your leg muscles. So standing up, maybe even holding on to your chair or counter and doing squats. Right, those are good. Just make sure when you're doing the squats that you don't want to do this. Right, where the knees go forward, but the butt stays here. You want to do this. The butt goes back, you still see your toes. That way you're using these muscles and not the knees and the thighs. Yeah. Okay. So let's do a little bit of core. So I'll try to go hop and so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Care would be better if you had a different chair. it doesn't rotate with you. But next time maybe it's fine. If it's measurable now. Oh, good. You have one. Perfect. Good. Okay, so let's do 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Then let's bring them out. Both out, like in the letter B. And then you back in. Both up and in. Up and in. Up and up and up and out and perfect. All right, and then let's do another for the obliques that we use when we're twisting. You're gonna interlace the fingers, and then kind of like you're chopping wood. So, well, really, actually, you're doing this bit. So, yeah, you bring your arms up and overhead, and you're gonna sort of on the side, right? So you feel those muscles contracting. Up, and then chop on the other side, twisting to that side. Up and down, down on the side, down, down. That's it, nice. Okay, let's do 6 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Perfect. Okay. And then let's bring the arms up overhead. On the you're gonna squeeze your right hand, bring it towards your belly, towards your chest. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna extend that leg and lift those arms up. So big reach, big extension. And then out to the side with all three limbs. And then back together. Okay, so that's one sequence. Let's do it on the other side. So inhale, arms up. I'll squeeze that leg in. And extend, leg and arms up and overhead. And then out to the side. And okay, on the right. Breathe in, arms up. Squeeze the right knee in. Extend the leg, arms up. Out to the side. And back to the side. And up. And squeeze in the left leg. Extend, arms up. And out to the side. And back in. Okay. And then let's extend that left leg out. And then step your right leg out as well, but stay bent. So we can do the warrior 2 legs, right? So one leg straight, one leg bent. I want to try to keep those arms parallel to the floor. And then look into your right. Long spine. You're breathing, look into the right. Good. And on the next exhale, I'm gonna reverse the warrior. So sliding down that straight leg, and side bend, pointing down. Up. Very good. And then back to center. Now let's do the triangle pose. So your forearm or hand on your thigh, leaning to the other side. Try to bring that arm closer to your ear. Very good. Keep breathing. And back to center. Let's do it one more time. Reach the right arm up. You could try to look up to engage those neck muscles. And then other side. And then again, you could look up at the hand. Perfect. And back to center. And let's take a twist. Possibly in these legs, but if that doesn't work for you, you could bend them or bring them a little closer. But if you can, see if you can twist. So you're lying, looking to the right. Breathing. Perfect. And back to center. And then before we do the other leg, let's bend both legs. And then we're gonna do a forward fold, but with those legs kind of nice and wide open. So coming down into a forward fold, maybe sliding down all the way to the floor. Depends on your back and on your hips. Good. And coming so halfway up. So you're not coming quite all the way up. It's still a little bit lower, right? So your chest is facing down. And we're gonna try to engage the core. So pull the belly button in, and then see if you can hold this position. So pushing those arms up, you're trying to look down, right? So it's almost parallel to the floor if you can do it. And then keep lifting. Yeah, so you to make you work harder, you really have to like bend forward if that's okay for your back. Good. And I'm coming back up. Great. Good job. And then we'll do the other side. Extend your right leg out. Left knee will stay bent. Arms to the side, parallel to the floor, and look to the left. That's a couple more breaths. Really holding that nice tall spine, arms parallel to the floor. Good, and then as the warrior, so slide down your straight leg and point that other arm up. And coming out of it, and leaning into your thigh, and coming into the side bend on the other side. Feeling that stretch in the side body. Breathing. Okay, let's do it one more time. So, reverse warrior. And leaning into your thigh, side angle pose. And back to center. Good. Oh yeah, and then the twist. So twisting towards your left, right hand on the left knee. Feeling the side. To create more space in the vertebrae. Perfect. And then coming out of it. And let's take another forward fold. So possibly sliding down towards the floor, towards your feet, but you could stay up higher. Good, and then back up. All right. So sit tall and just take a moment to feel your body. Take some nice deep breaths. Good. And then let's send the right leg straight forward. So your leg will be just straight forward. You're trying to flex the foot, toes point up. And then we're gonna try to fold the hips, right? So your spine is nice and long. And then you're sliding down that straight leg, getting a little stretch in the back of the leg. And then on the next inhale, I'm gonna rise up. And then let's try to lift that straight leg, right? So we're working those hip flexors. Lift and release. You might have to keep it a little more bent than me. It's fine. see if you can get a higher. Good. All right, and release. Straight left leg. For this one, it's really good to sit close to the edge of the chair. That way you can straighten that knee and really feel that stretch in the hamstring. So sliding down on the exhale. Nice deep breath. And slowly coming up. Good. And release that leg. So lift, lift, release, lift, release. Okay. Okay. Let's work on the heel lift. So lifting on your tiptoes and releasing up and down. Let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. And then the toes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. And then grab that knee, do some ankle circles. So you're moving that foot in a big circle. So really focus on it. You get the maximum amount of motion. And reverse. Great, and then put that ankle on top of your outer leg. Perfect. And so here, just trying to sort of gently press down towards the floor over that leg, opening the hip, sitting tall. Stay for a few breaths. Feel the sensation in the hip. Perfect. And then let's support that knee from below and go up and down like this. Right, so the movement happens in the hip joint. Okay. And release. We'll do the other side. So first we'll start with those ankle circles. Push it up, big movement of the ankle. Great. And then ankle on top. And then again, sitting nice and tall, finding that length in the spine. Feeling the stretch in the hip and just gently pressing that leg down towards the floor. Very good. And then let's move leg up and down. For that hip joint. Very good. Okay, and releasing. And then let's lift off the liver again. Reaching up, just up. And exhale, forward fold. And then coming back up. And then we'll do like a cross reach. So your left arm reaches to the right upper corner. Just sort of in front of your face, right? So you're reaching across and across and across. Reach. Reach. Okay. And then we'll reach across again, but we'll go down sort of towards your shin, maybe, or ankle. So reach and then back up. Reach. That's okay for your back. Reach. And reach. And reach. And reach. Good. And back up. All right. And then let's do another sort of a core exercise. So sitting close to the edge, holding onto the chair, and then either both feet straighten, right? And you tap your heel and tap your toes under you. So extend your leg, tap under, stand, tap under, stand, tap under. If both legs are too much, then you could do one at a time and then maybe switch. Yeah. You do one leg at a time or both. Right, and then one harder, even harder one, instead of leaning back and then bending the leg. So you can try that. So extend and extend. Yeah, the lean back definitely helps with that. 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9 and 10. Perfect. Good job, good job. All right, so let's do breathing again and standing. So we'll do nice big ah sounds. All right, so inhale through the nose. And then you just do a nice and loud ah, opening the mouth, dropping the chin down. Ah. Good. Two more like that. Breathing in. And really use some force, especially if you have trouble with your voice. If your voice is kind of getting weaker, then blast it as much as you can. I don't hear you. Nobody else hears you. So you can blast it. Perfect. And then we'll do just a sound, right? So humming. One more. Perfect. And then we'll try one more breathing exercise. This is called Kirtan Kriya, and it's been studied actually with people who have cognitive issues, and they practice this. Normally, it's on 12 minutes, which we won't be doing here the whole session, but 12 minutes. What you do is you touch each finger like this, and you accompany it with these syllables: sa, ta, na, ma, which means it comes from Satnam, from Sanskrit, which is basically my true essence, right? So sa, ta, na, ma. And then the whole Kirtan Kriya, you do it 2 minutes loud, sa, ta, na, ma. 2 minutes you whisper. Then 2 minutes you just say it in your mind. And then 2 minutes again in your mind, 2 minutes whispered, 2 minutes aloud. And then in the study, they also, on top of everything, they imagine the sound sort of coming down through into the middle of the brain and then coming out through your, eyebrow point. So it's a lot of stimulus for the brain, and you have to pay attention, you have to be focused. And so, people practiced it over, I forget how many weeks, but, maybe 12 weeks. And they were able to really see improvement in, focus, cognition. So let's try at least a few minutes. So you can try. And how I like to also do it is that I inhale for the count of 4, right? So satanama, inhaling, and then you go back to exhale, satanama. And so you could do it just not aloud if you want, just in your mind, or aloud. So satanama, satanama. Yeah, the breath for and exhale for is easier done when you're not speaking, right? When you're just saying it in your mind. And just observe what your mind is doing. And if you're feeling very distracted, and not being able to focus, that's pretty normal. And that's what our mind, a mind that's untrained does, right? It just like jumps all over the place. But the more you do these practices, the more you're sort of learning to stay focused on one single thing and not get distracted by thoughts and sounds and whatever's happening in your area. So yeah, it just takes practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the better you get. Yeah, so if you want to get out, it's called Kirtan. So Kirtan, Kriya, Arya. All right, then let's finish with a nice relaxation so you can make yourself comfortable in your chair. And just relax a lot effort, relax your breath. Just feel your feet on the floor. Feel your lower legs, your shins and calves. Feel your knees. Feel your thighs. And feel your pelvis and buttocks. Feel your belly. Feel your back. Feel your chest and shoulders. Feel your arms. Feel your hands. And feel your neck. And feel your face. And then feel your whole body breathing, relaxing. Yeah, and then take a deep breath in and slowly start moving your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And then we'll close the class at our little intention setting. Feel free to join. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. May I have fun. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And then next to your forehead, as a reminder, the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips, as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Great job. All right, I'll see you guys next week.